Right, this is Cassandra in the outskirts of Winchester. I'm just doing my delivering job and came across these guys who, guess what, saw my sign on my back. I've heard all about chemtrails, etc. And this is what I'm finding, you know, on my travels, the average guy, the gardener, the decorator, the painters, they've all heard of the agenda. So it's great you guys have heard of it. I mean, how long have you known about it? You know, when did you find out?
Basically through Facebook, through shares on Facebook, following like the UK Truth Movement on Facebook and stuff like that, and different pages like that.
Yeah. And you, sorry, I can't remember your name, you're Matt. Lloyd, oh sorry, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Did you learn from each other, or did you pick it up from Facebook as well?
Picked it up on Facebook as well.
Yeah.
You can see it anyway, can't you? You can see.
Yeah, but then sometimes people are checking stuff out, and if you go to your MP and say, what's all this about, they'll say it's condensation trails, persistent contrails, and give you all that crap. Water vapour. It's okay, it's water vapour. There's water vapour up there now. There's a haze just there between those clouds. That's drifting chemtrail up there now. But, so yeah, I mean, Facebook, as I said, it's an evil necessity, but it has been invaluable for me in getting the message out there. People I know who've shared the information and got into my videos and stuff like that. So if you want to be active at all, you're very welcome to come and join us.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get people free in Winchester to do some leafleting, but to be honest, people in the high street are kind of so busy, don't really have time to talk to you. They're going there shopping, they've got the car and the meters. And I find one-on-ones with people when I go around are much better. So, are you doing anything? Are you just spreading the word amongst your friends, or?
Yeah, well, when you first started talking about it, when I first started learning about it, you didn't really get much of a conversation out of people. We was talking about this yesterday though, and like nowadays you just talk about it and everyone seems to have an opinion or know a bit more about what's going on.
Yeah.
And definitely more and more people will find waking up to what's going on. And, I don't know, it's definitely changing, I think.
It's the cat's out of the bag now. Yeah. I mean, even I've only been around this for 3 years, believe you me. I mean, it's unbelievable to think I used to walk above the shitty skies and not realise they were there until someone on Facebook, a friend of mine in America, pointed them out, and then I realised, yeah, it's going on. And it's just unbelievable. But it's now not so much I'm the conspiracy theorist, it's, yeah, I've heard of it. You know, I get people chasing me down the street. They see the aeroplane picture on the back. I had one woman in Petersfield the other week said, oh God, I've got to talk to you, I've got to talk to you. I said, yeah, that picture on your back. And she said, my husband's a pilot. I thought, oh God, here we go. And basically, she said, I've had friends from Australia emailing me, no, it was New Zealand actually, saying, look, have you looked at the skies? Have you looked at the skies? And it turned out that she just needed some corroboration, that in fact they were right. And she was very, very glad to speak to me. But it's just getting out there. And if you can do your little bit, post some vids of the sky. Yeah, that's what I do a lot of. And say, look.
It's ironic of Facebook, something they've set up to spy on us, or has backfired, and educating everyone on what they're really up to. You know?
It does backfire, but the thing is, you know, we have the potential to reach hundreds of thousands of people very, very quickly. You know, stuff can go viral pretty quickly, and then get taken down just as rapidly. But at least if people get it out there and they've seen it, they can think, well, there must be something in this, because Facebook don't want them to know. But it's really great, you guys know, and it just happens all the time, and really never ceases to surprise me. And I think, you know, a lot of the false flag events we have now, people are now waking up to 9/11, the truth behind that, and all sorts of crazy shit, like we never landed on the moon, you've probably heard of that one. And, well, you ask some people out, they go, what are you talking about? You know, so the moon landings, and then all these fake attacks, the terrorist attacks are setting up. And, you know, I sometimes think when we have grey out like we had yesterday, they're doing it behind the grey out. It's like a smokescreen. And when they put these events up, it's, what are they doing behind the scenes? What's really going on? Yeah. I mean, how deeply have you studied this? Because, you know, it's more than chemtrails that's in the chemtrails. It's more than toxic chemicals. You know about nanotechnology and stuff, do you? Yeah. Yeah, it's really, really heavy stuff, you know, trying to get us to be like walking antennae, so that we can, you know, they can target us using all the satellite dishes and the masts and posts and Christ knows what they've got all over the place. It's really scary stuff. But I think we've just got to stay above it all, be aware of any stuff that's happening, and just keep talking to people. You know, if you want some more flyers, I can give you some more. I've got some more on me today. So anyway, it's great to talk to you, just fantastic to meet people who just, you know, you saw my sign, I keep doing it, you know, it's great. Thanks very much indeed, Matt and Lloyd. Thank you. This is the same day. Literally just an hour later, still in Winchester. The last video was taken in Andover Road, and here we are in Rulands Drive off Hairstock Road. I've just been speaking for quite some time to a couple of tree surgeons. Unbelievable. 2 more awake people. It is so exciting. This guy has been wanting to meet me for a long time. He's seen me walking around doing my job with my placard, and he said, today I finally met you. He said, we almost need to get together. He said, all these awake people, and he knew everything. He was another one. He'd really done his research. Him and his mate, they talk about it amongst their friends. It is really happening. You know, I'm just sort of so excited. We're sort of we're getting to the 100th monkey. You know, we need to get together, find out where all these people are. You know, and he was telling me all about the bees, and you know, I wished he could have got on camera because he was telling me all sorts of information about trees and things he's observed, because he's outdoors all day and obviously he's observed the sky and what's going on. You know, he didn't want to go on camera, but bless him. It was great to talk to him, and it's lovely to get such support from people now. Anyway, that's just a little postscript onto the video. It's happening, it's happening, it's happening. Keep spreading awareness. I cannot say this enough. You know, keep doing it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.